Brandon, have not seen you all day. Okies, how's it going? You guys having a good day? You guys hear me all right? Good deal. Good deal. How do, what's good? How are you? What do you guys what do you guys think about Mega the whole Mega Gengar Blood and Teeth? You weren't here last night. I saw you were in the live though with Henry for a little bit. Yeah, have any of you guys seen the video that I dropped? What's up? What's up? Come in, say hello, see who all's in chat. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Roxy? How are you? Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what, I do think that artist is they're the recent cards that they've done, they've been really nice. So I'm not like a huge fan of that Gengar. I think they could have done way better. But how are y'all? Yeah, so what did if you saw the video, nice, I appreciate it. Yeah, I saw we were at 300 and I was gonna come on and be like, guys, we made it to 300, and I was like, probably shouldn't say that because as soon as I say that, it's gonna go back to 299. So I'm gonna wait till we get farther in. But I appreciate you trying to help your boy out, trying to grow. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, what what do you guys think of the video? If you saw the video, what do you guys think of it? I wanted to do a whole, I wanted to like uh, do a screen recording and then do a face cam. That wasn't going to work out. So trying to do a couple different things for you guys, trying to help try to get the channel to grow. So I will say though, even if you guys don't necessarily like the videos, you guys can watch like at least a decent amount of the video, like walk out of the room or something, and then like it. It's going to help push the algorithm more. Um, so I'd appreciate that because I switched to a different category and now I've nuked the channel, so I'm not getting like any of the views that I was getting before, which is fine. It's just it helps get it out there to more people. Did Brandon leave? Or, yeah, I tried to. I tried to make it. Over. I tried to make it as best as I could. I'll say that. No, I mean I appreciate. Like I said, even if it's not your cup of tea, even if there's five of you guys or six of you guys, like that's six extra likes. That's if you watch it, let's say you watch the video, like the video I just dropped, if you just watch it halfway through or you double speed it, that's like 10 minutes of people watching it. So it helps with the watch time. It makes it look like people are liking the content. So then it's going to push it out to more people. And until it probably won't be that way forever. It'll probably just be like a couple weeks until the algorithm figures itself out. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. Obviously, trying to stay away from that drama stuff all the time. So, and I want to help you guys out. I know that some of those cards were no does, but I wanted to throw a couple random things in that I actually, and all those things I do like. So I will pick those up, and of course, I'll throw them in the videos when I do pick them up, and I'm gonna have a binder for it, so we can go over the binder. I was thinking about maybe once a month doing like a video. Just yeah, I know it helps whenever I get monetized. Um, because I make apparently the YouTube Premium pays more. Like if people have YouTube Premium, it pays more for the content creators if they watch it. But not it doesn't. Honestly, the best thing you guys can do right now, and even in the long run, is just watch the videos, like them, even if you don't necessarily like them. Watch most of the video, and then like a comment. It doesn't hurt because it just tells the algorithm. Yeah, I mean, if you know people, share it. Obviously, that could help the channel grow. But really, it's just kind of tricking the algorithm into saying, "Hey, this might be a really good video." It pushes out to more people. More people watch it, and we can grow from there. So, but I do plan on, and let me know what you guys think about it. Like maybe once a month, doing like a quick video recap of where those cards are moving in price, if they're going up, if they're going down. Um, what and you guys let me know too. You guys can um, I might make a post or something, but just um, if you guys have certain cards that you want me to look at or buy or something like that, I do plan on doing a whole IR video too. If you guys are even interested in that, but I figured a 20-minute video is good enough to finish out the week. So, so blood. I know you weren't here yesterday. Um, Probably either. I think I'm gonna do it the week of Thanksgiving, which is obviously gonna be a crazy week for everybody. But just wanted to let you know because I'm pretty sure you wanted 151. I think I'm gonna run that 151 bundle giveaway. Uh, Probably either like Black Friday or something like that week or the following week. I'll let you guys know. Again, it'll be the same thing. Just I'll let you guys know on the live. We'll do a video. I'll put up a word. You comment. You know, and as long as you've been a supporter, you'll get a chance. And I told Brandon and Crazy that if you don't win the next giveaway, like that, the person who wins will be disqualified. So you guys should, definitely all win something at some point. So I just know you were looking for that 151. So just didn't want you to get left out. So what's going on with you guys? You guys watch football? You guys got any Pokemon questions? Anything you guys want to talk about? Or I'm all yours for at least a little bit. Let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. Yeah, I luckily don't have to work on the weekends anymore. But last night after I got off the live, I edited the video, made the thumbnail. I didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock, and then my kids got me up at 6. So that's the thing is these weekends, like I don't sleep very much, but I'm grateful for it. Again, I'm grateful for you guys showing up. I hope you guys enjoy the content. Oh, new reverse hollows for Mega Dream. Honestly, I just saw that they dropped the Gengar, and I saw the pack art. Let me see. Let me go to. Is that the one where it's like how he like the Predator one? Is it can't get the words out. Like how he becomes Predator essentially, or shows him like on his planet. I think I saw a trailer of that on my TV. Oh, are you talking about like where it's got the leaf or the what is it, the master balls, it looks like? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that to come out, like on to rent it. The friend oh, is it the friend ball? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm tired of the Pokeballs and the Master Balls. I get that in Japanese it's a big thing, but but for me personally, it's I don't care anything about the Pokeballs or Master Balls. So yeah, no, that movie looks super cool though. I saw a trailer on it on my TV, and I'm gonna wait till it probably hits HBO or what Peacock or something like that, and watch it. But it looks really good. What do you guys think of Dream? Have you guys did you guys see the video I did? You guys like think we're gonna get a what is it? Let me see. I can't wait to get a computer. I think I'm gonna get a computer here by the end of the year, and I gotta figure out how to do the whole live situation. Hope it goes well. So they got Mewtwo, Ho-Ho, Terra Crown, Pikachu, Lucario, Electrike, Dragonite, Hawlucha. That's all that they're showing. Are you guys excited for it? You guys think it's going to be another fantastic set? Also, what do you guys think about Mega? Like the whole block, Lucario all day. Yeah, yeah. I think yeah. I think it's gonna be a good set. Which I'm ready for everything to die down. So it's kind of unfortunate, but also I was talking to Henry when we did it live, and I was like, if they reprint a bunch of stuff, it'd probably be a you know, really good thing to happen. Yeah, I don't think Lucario is going to get anything crazy though. I think that SIR from Mega was about as good as it's going to get for Lucario, unless you like the new what is it, trainer attack? Is that what they're calling it? Let's see where it is. Mega attack, mega attack. Yeah, I did see the Lily. It looks real. It's just hard to tell. It's but we'll find out what 2 weeks. Let's see what's today. It comes out the 28th. So we're looking at probably, yeah, like 2 weeks. They typically start doing drops or reveals. So yeah, it'll be interesting. What do you think about the whole block though? You think it's all going to be amazing and fantastic, and or do you think like there are going to be some dud sets? I know people are now that they had the Mega Gengar revealed, people are talking about Rayquaza, saying how that's going to be for that Emerald Storm set. whatever the official name is that it's going to be. So yeah, yeah, I think that's something people are going to start um, being more aware of. Yeah, I would just wait. I would just wait for the Pokemon Center. It just depends though. Are you wanting to open or are you wanting to keep sealed? Right. Yeah, that's typically how it goes. Absolutely. Which kind of sucks because I'm ready for all this hype to die down. We were just now getting that whole softening of the market. Some people were starting to consider it a crash because booster boxes had dropped 20, 30%, certain booster boxes, and now it's several, little both. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm hoping there's going to be a decent amount of product available. It's obviously going to be hard to get because everybody's going to want to get it. So you're going to have to fight the scalpers and stuff like that. But typically, I can work on a Friday when a set drops. I can walk into GameStop or Walmart and pick up what 5 packs or something like that. So I'm just going to pick up what I can for you guys. Obviously, I'd love to open up some. We'll just have to see. I'm hoping maybe they do more than two of the ETBs. I don't think they will, but it'd be nice if you could get more because I do plan on. I'm hoping to be able to give one away to you guys. Yeah, I, I almost made a video. What was it last week about how Pokemon's not fun anymore? Like how we've just lost fun with Pokemon. But I gotta get a different mindset. So I'm obviously, like I said, I'm a ripper. So I like to open up packs and or get really nice cards. So it's been rough because you have to make decisions, but we'll eventually get to that point. So that's why with the whole SAR or SIR video that I made, I was like, normally it should be this way. So I think that we will get there sooner rather than later, where if you want to go after certain cards, you can. If you don't, then you just want to be able to rip product, then you can rip product. So it'll be a good time for sure. And like I said, I plan on once we can get to 500 and stay on 500 and get the we're almost at I just we're almost at 1300 watch hours. That 3000 you can start becoming members and stuff like that, which I don't really want to do that because I don't think I'm going to make any I don't think I'm going to make any special content. Who knows, I might, but at 4000 once we have 500 subscribers and I get to 4,000, I can actually start making money from running ads and stuff like that. So then that means there's more giveaways for you guys, and I can buy more product. So I'm excited for it. Yeah. What else? What else would you guys like to see on the channel? Or do I need to talk different? Do I need to try to do more editing? Do the videos sound okay? Do they look okay? Do I need to stop the music? I'm trying to put the music in just to give it a little bit of extra something, But what can I? That's why I really like doing these lives with you guys because it seems like there's not always a ton to talk about. But right now, as I'm trying to grow this, I want to get your all's feedback and things I can work on and be brutally honest with me. I want you guys to be happy and I want this channel to grow. So even if it's the way I talk or the way I look, I can't really work on the way I look, but I can try to talk more excited or something like that. I appreciate that. Yep. That's what I try to do. I try to be consistent, which I know I've been dropping videos at random times, but like I said, sometimes I just want to talk about things. So best thing y'all can do is just put it on and walk away if you need to, but leave a like, and I'll only get better over time for sure. So what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. I need to have you on sometime. Just just talk. What do you think about Mega Dream, Joe? I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do. It's just it's hard sometimes, you know. It's hard because you I feel like I put in a decent amount of work. Like, am I killing myself? Sometimes I am. Like yesterday kind of sucked. But, like I said, at the end of the day, I want this thing to I want us to get to a decent point, and you guys to have a fun community, and have me be able to be entertaining for you guys. So like if I need to work on editing, adding more flair, which I tried to do with that Mega Dream video that I did, was it last night? Um, like I tried to do all the effects and stuff like that, and it's not really performing too well. And I actually thought that video was pretty decent. Like I was happy with that video. So, which I know the algorithm's kind of weird right now, so that's why people that show up to the lives, y'all's feedback is very important. If you guys have any issues, concerns, but yeah, Joe, I need to. I'm gonna get a computer here soon. I need to figure that out, and hopefully, it's gonna be good enough. It should be where we can do a live, and actually, that's what I talked with Brandon about that, and like I would like for random people that are on the channel just to come on if they wanted to, and kind of do like podcast style instead of you guys just typing in the chat. So, but it'd be nice to have you on. And crazy, you're always welcome too. Once we get this figured out, it's not just for content creators. It's for whoever would want to. So yeah, so you're just focusing on Phantasmal. You're not even thinking about Dream right now. Have you seen the leaks for it? I got you. Yeah, it's. Let me see. Blood and Teeth. Yeah, for sure. It would. Are you gonna pick up just older Dragonite cards, or are you gonna go? I'm pretty sure he had he. No, he never had a Mega really. So yeah, you'd have to go for the older cards. There was an older card. It was Japanese, and it looked really nice. It was like $5, but it's a smart play to do that for sure. The only problem is the Mega Dragonite compared to Dragonite is such a difference. I don't know if people are gonna, it's not like Mega Charizard where you can go back and pick up a Mega Charizard cards, and those are probably gonna blow up. But worst case scenario, you got some good older Dragonite cards for sure. Yeah, that's the thing, crazy with you saying simple than fancy. Like I said, I don't. If anybody checked out that video last night that I dropped, like, what did you what did you think about it? like the effects and stuff like that, or just the way I worded it. You know, because it seems like the more effort I put into videos, the less they perform. So it doesn't make any sense. It's super frustrating, you know, because it does take time to do that. So I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm killing it, but I'm having a good time, and I appreciate y'all being around. Yeah, the Gengar. I think that people are gonna go crazy for it, and I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and watch the show happen. Yeah, I mean Dragonite's not a bad Pokemon. That's for sure. But the Mega is completely different. So if you've always liked it, then I would definitely look at some older um, Dragonite cards because they're cheap and they look really good. I'm gonna try to see if I can find. Yeah, so there's one. Let me see what the condition is. But that was the card that I saw. So for Japanese, you can get a 1997, pretty much fossils, Dragonite. It looks super cool. It's like 24 bucks, you know, or just get whatever you want. But there's some nice older Dragonites out there for sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, the other thing I'll tell you, Joe, is don't whatever you have your category as. So, and if you don't know what that is, that's completely fine. It's on when you edit your videos, you put your video up there. Um, if you switch it, it will completely nuke your channel. So, like, I felt like most of the videos were doing pretty good view wise, like for a small channel like me. And then I switched it because I heard Henry and Team Rocket Joey, they were talking about how pretty much it's people in blogs pays better. And so I switched it, and which obviously I probably shouldn't have. But I was like, oh, screw it. It probably won't do anything. Well, it does. It definitely will nuke your channel. But you're killing it too. Your your views are a lot better than mine when I first started. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing is, I actually enjoyed that SIR video, and we did it. Yes, we talked about it yesterday on the live. Couple people said that they wanted to see stuff like that, and um, they said like give your opinion on how much you think it would cost. So that's why, like I said, and who knows? I mean, realistically, that's what the prices should be, but Pokemon cards have gotten very expensive. So like $40 should buy you a nice card. Yeah, like I meant to ask Henry about it because every time I upload a video, a couple hours later, it'll say broke Pokemon or Pokemon uploaded, and it'll have the title. So, but I'm getting a decent amount of traffic from like recommended where other PokeTuber channels that all pop up. Like, so it's just hard. It's hard. And then, like I said, people don't watch them. People watch them. They don't like them. So it's a juggling act. That's why I appreciate anything you guys. Any criticism is always welcomed. So Joe, you can change it. You can change it. It's just if you do change it, don't get discouraged when you probably get way less views. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of 15, you may go to 5. Like it may seem like nobody's seeing your content at all. What do you mean by your number? Like the I know lately, of course, I had that big video. Um, so everything behind that, everything I've ever uploaded after that or before it is super. Yeah, I just put I just put Pokemon and Pokemon TCG, Pokemon Channel. If I upload a short, I'll put Pokemon Shorts. But honestly, the shorts don't convert to very much either. I think I've gotten a couple subscribers off of that. So, and I know tags are a big thing too, but then some people say they don't even do tags. So, what blood? What other content creators do you watch? PokeTubers, if you don't mind me asking. Blood, blood and teeth. I just it's easier to give you guys like one one word names instead of saying like Joe collections and stuff like that. Nostalgianomics. I popped. Surely to goodness I didn't pop up on a Nostalgianomics recommended. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. I just obviously I just like I said it'll say that I uploaded something. I'm like yeah I know I uploaded something. So yeah I stay away from ripping ships for sure. They make me really mad. So um, I don't know who Goopy is, but I'm glad you like their content. Oh, you watch Leonhardt? Yeah, yeah. I just don't know. I ask what I do is I just ask ChatGPT what to do. Is what I do. Like I ask what tags will help with algorithm. I don't know if they work or not. Crazy, wasn't Brandon in here before the live started? And then as soon as the live started, he bounced. So I haven't seen that Joker at all today. He wasn't in Henry's. Yeah, yeah. Henry's the man. He needs way more people than what he gets. Yeah, Alpha's really good. I could you imagine how easy it is to be Alpha Investments and just be able to literally hit the record button and you get tens of thousands of views. Yeah, Rudy's the man. I love his content. Do you watch what's her name? Kira then? The strawberry Pokemon girl? Because I know I know in Henry's live that you mentioned stuff about ma- making content about scalpers and stuff like that. Yeah, I before I went live, I just clicked on her last video that she did. She does a really good job editing, that's for sure. She's killing it. She's but I wonder how much of it is because she's a girl. Opossum's legit. There he is. Where you been, man? What's up, Brandon? You weren't in Henry's live. I haven't seen you in any of the comments. I had to check my subscribers, make sure you were still around. Yeah, but with Rattle, like, look what. Oh, that sucks. Did you just get off work? With Rattle, like, he's got it made. Honestly, he makes a video a day, long form content, super long form content. People love it or hate it. It doesn't really matter. Like he's got it made. Yeah, yeah. Just stay off whatnot. That's all you gotta do. Stay off whatnot, and you don't have to worry about getting scammed. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's what I want to start when everything cools off. That's what I want to start doing. I want to like go to some card shops and some local LGSs and kind of show them off. And I want to do a lot of pack openings for you guys. So I think that'd be cool. Yeah, honestly, that was just low hanging fruit. Like people, people making videos about that. I don't know. I thought I didn't like the take, right? And you probably saw that, where I mentioned that, like, but I get what he was saying at the same time. Like, you cannot trust just because somebody says something happened, you can't trust them. But to say that they're lying because they cheated in a video game, like that was just dumb, dumb to say for sure. Yeah, Opossum's great, and Mimic Brew, he's hilarious. I watch all of his videos, and like I know he does the hottest cards of the week, and I don't really care too much for it, but he's a phenomenal content creator. So no, yeah, no, yeah, he was trying to make a video out of something. He should have just left alone. You're obsessed with that plane. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, it was in Louisville. Yeah, I'm not sure. What do they say? Double engine failure, something like that. But I'm hoping one day Mimic will show back up in the live. It was really cool that he came in, and then I haven't seen him since. Yeah, and that's the thing. I Oh, so they never even took off? They just went straight into somebody's house like that? Or you said it was a house last night. Yeah, like I was watching Mitch when he was super, nah, not super new to YouTube, but like at the beginning of this year, was when I started watching Mitch. I was like, I could do that. And I just didn't. I don't know why. I just didn't because who knows? I could have been at, you know, I could have been at like 500 subscribers by now. Because that was kind of like when everything was booming and blowing up. But you just don't think about it until you hit, then you start hitting the record button, so you can only live and learn. Gotcha. So, are you said what did you say you're a truck driver? Gotcha. I thought you said you worked like 24 hours. You can't do that as a truck driver. What's up? How are you? Thanks for coming by. Yeah, 12 casualties sucks. They got to figure out what's going on with those airplanes. Straight up. Like, they got to stop putting bubble wrap on them. Okay, gotcha. I thought truck driving you could only do like what is it, 12 hours or something like that, but you have to do stop. Rob Burns? No. What is he? Does I'm sure he's probably a content creator. What is he? Does he do Pokemon or something else? I watch a bunch of random stuff, but lately I've been consumed by the Pokemon because you got to stay on top of everything. Did he just come out with the video because he's having a kid and the kid's got stuff wrong with it? Is that who you're talking about? No, the guy I watched he does Valorant is what it looked like he was doing. That would be weird because I came across a video today and it was some dude saying goodbye. He had like 750,000 subscribers and he said that he had to quit because his kid had problems. So if you want my opinion on that, I think that's for me personally. I think Surging Sparks is, and I said it in the video I uploaded today. I think Surging Sparks will probably be one of the few, like not the few boxes, but one of the boxes that hits MSRP the quickest. So, but I think Surging Sparks is a really good set. I personally, because it's Crown Zenith, I would hold on to it. That's what I would do because it's out of print and people love Crown Zenith. So, but that's just me. Again, that's what I would personally do. Okay, Rob Burns. I will look that up later tonight while I'm staring at how my videos are doing. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, you got to do what you want to do. You know, that would just be my advice. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, but the thing that you're doing, which I like that you're doing it, is you're not editing, which people find is like cute, sort of like it's cute, innocent, and you're just like you're just talking. Yeah, they are big. I had two Sea and Sky boxes, and they're big boxes. But I mean, it's not like I just for him and Brandon. I don't know if you saw his question, but he was talking about trading that plus $25 for a booster box of Surging Sparks, and that's why like I said, it just depends. It also depends on how many he has too. If you've got a bunch of them, sure, but if you've only got one or two, I think people are going to want to rip Crown Zenith probably more than they're going to want to rip Surging Sparks. Okay, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, crazy. If you got to go, you got to get some sleep or whatever. We'll see. We'll see how long this live goes. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we have a set time like an hour and a half, or yeah. But yeah, do you guys want like a set time? It also feels weird to be like, oh, okay, it's an hour and a half. I'll see you guys later and just get off. You know what I'm saying? But I also, I've had many times where I'm sitting there and there's one person watching and not even saying anything. So it kind of screws up the whole when I go to make a video out of it and upload it. But you guys just let me know what you want to do. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean Crown Zenith has way more hits. Surging Sparks, like I'm a fan of Surging Sparks. Okay. What? No, I meant um not no, like 10, 30, 11 is what I want to shoot for. I meant cancel, like turning off the stream, like an hour and a half, or just go. That's what I'm talking about. I love the streaming. The only thing I don't like is I can't talk to you guys. Like I can't hear you guys. The only reason I know what Joe sounds like is because he makes a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I don't like. Well, the problem is I don't ever want to call it, and then like Brandon especially, you know, obviously you can't dedicate your life to this channel, right? But I can depend on you to be like, all right, let's keep talking. And then when you go, like yesterday, there was two people apparently watching, and it's like, but I don't want it to be a weird video at the end where I'm just staring into a screen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm willing to go as long as you guys want, if that makes sense. I don't know if we should be like, all right, let's go 2 hours, and if people start bailing, then we go to an hour and a half, or we just go. Yeah, I mean, I see what you say, Blood, about a couple topics. I'm obviously myself, I have fun with this. If I could, I'd go live every single day. I would not make any content. The only content that I would make would be the lives, like re-uploading the lives, because to me it's night and day difference between making videos and then just coming on and talking to you guys. Um, and it'll be better when I have the computer. I'll say that, because then we can look at different things together. And um, like I said, I try to ask you guys about your thoughts on Mega, but you guys can only say so much. An hour's probably good. No, man, like I said, you guys don't understand like how much I appreciate you guys, and so I think lives are extremely important with no matter how big your community is or small. And so all these content creators that they only do lives for certain reasons, or like it's just bullshit in my opinion. Especially when you have such a big audience too. Like imagine if we had 50 people in this and the chat was just going, you know, like we're dealing with 8 people. So, and only 3 or 4 of you guys are sending messages. That's what I want to do. I want, and maybe we'll do that. Like I want to do giveaways for sure, 100%. And I've told most of you guys how I want to do those. Um, and then I do think I want to do some, like just some random pack openings. Like I don't know how we'll figure that out. I guess with a computer I could put in certain people's names, like like a lottery system, and then maybe 5 packs. You know, and we just kind of rip and talk, and I rip and talk, and you know, I don't want to do a rip and ship though. I will never do a rip and ship. I'd rather lose everything than do that. Yeah, I know I'll get there. Like, what do you mean when they? What do you mean, Joe? By the last thing you said, they don't have the time. Joe, he does giveaways. Brandon, in case you don't know, I've tried to send you over there a couple times, but he does giveaways. I think he's doing them every Friday, and then when he gets to a certain point, he's going to do them like Mondays and Fridays. And he just gave away a Haunter from the mega decks or the battle decks, whatever they want to call them nowadays. But he did it from a styrofoam bowl. And he wrote the names down of people, and he grabbed it, and that's who won. So but that would be a good idea, though. I do like that. Like, just of course people are gonna get mad, but it's whatever. Like I said, people who are gonna watch the videos for the giveaways that you guys know about because you show up at the lives, like, sorry, y'all deserve it. Oh yeah, I mean, I will say though, like PokeRev and like CTR, you have to understand it's that is like a business that they're running, like legit a business. Like PokeRev's business is YouTube, and then of course he's got his mystery packs or PokeRev packs or whatever they're called. CTR is the same way. So for them, it's probably easier to go, here's the week's winners instead of doing like pop ups and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I get why they do stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know you are. I can't find anything. The only thing I can find is those mini tins at Walmart, and it's like I don't think I don't think people would really be that interested in it. You guys let me know if I'm wrong. I'm gonna go pick some up because there's a shit ton of them. But I figure if there's a shit ton where I live, y'all have to have a shit ton as well. I figured a 151 booster bundle and more than likely a Pokemon Center ETB is better than what, 2 packs. Yeah, but I appreciate you, man. Like I said, this is the live is for you guys. Of course, I want to get your all's feedback on things because you know I would I don't think you guys would sit there and say this video fucking sucks, on the video. So it's like if you guys have suggestions, comments, like stuff like that, that's what this live is about. And of course, it's talk Pokemon too. Like if you guys want to talk about something or ask me questions about selling stuff, which you know that blood, because you asked me about what was it 151? What were you 151 and Paladin Fates, which you never ended up telling me what you did about it. Nice. I can't win anything, which I don't really enter giveaways anymore. But when I did enter giveaways, like I entered CTRs, I've entered Danny Phantoms. I still will enter Danny Phantoms for the for the master sets, but I have not won a single thing in all the years I've watched YouTube. PokeRev, I used to be subscribed to PokeRev and watch all his videos. But it's awesome that you won that. You probably ripped it though, didn't you? Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. And like people do the giveaways because it's a way to build your channel up because people have to subscribe. But I tried that one time and it did not go well. I still have the stuff. I should have given it to you, Brandon. I almost did actually, but I was like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I mean, we still don't know what they're going to do with 151. I don't think it's done being reprinted. I just don't know about the ETBs because they have not reprinted them. They've not reprinted them in a very long time. No, it was. You remember when I did the opening for Black Bolt and White Flare? That's when you showed up on the channel. Was that video? And you seemed like a super cool dude, and then you were commenting on stuff, and I was like, I think I gave it like a week or something like that. Gave it like a week, and I was like, oh, screw it, I'm gonna choose this guy. And then I did the random picker, and nobody ever claimed it. I still have those cards. So man, who knows? Maybe does anyone? I can't remember. If any of you guys let me know if you guys would be interested in those cards. So it wasn't much, but it was probably like $100 back then. It might have gone up. I'm not sure, but if you guys want to, oh nice, yeah, that's a good play. You get something for free, and you get a card you want. I'll tell you what, the people that all you guys that are in here, what I can't remember what IRs. If you go check out the Black Bolt White Flare and um, next Saturday, come back, and if you guys want it, we'll pick somebody next Saturday, as long as Brandon's okay with it. Um, if Brandon wants it, he can have it. It was what was it, Brandon? It was a Hilda trainer, the Embor, which I know was $30. I think altogether, without the bulk, it was close to like $100 in cards. But again, it might have changed. It may not still. It may still. It may not be that. The Embor's still going for 30. Yeah, I mean it might be like 50, $60 now. Still not bad though. Well, if you want it, Brandon, I'll give it to you. I'll give that to you. If you want the if you want to go back and go to the end, um, yeah, that's we'll do that Saturday or Brandon Friday. If you're going to be in the live on Friday, just let me know if you want it. If you want it, great. If not, then maybe Saturday we'll do it live, and then and we'll give it away to somebody, and I'll mail it out, obviously. Yeah, it's been a minute for sure. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Brandon, you let me know what you want to do. If you want to if you don't care about any of those cards or you don't need them, cool. If you want them, they're yours. They've literally been sitting in the boxes from that video the whole time. And then if not, and then like I said, we'll do the 151 giveaway. Will be. Let me look real quick. Sorry guys. Let me see when I think I want to do that because I don't even know when. So Black Friday. Would you guys want to go? Hold on, let me see what you said, Joe. No, like I said, when I did the giveaway for that, I if you go, I think I said like it'll be in a week, and you at the end. What I did though is instead of announcing it at the beginning of the video, because obviously you want people to watch your videos, right? Instead of doing it at the beginning of the video, I said at the end of the video that giveaway winners are in the description, and I put them in the description, and I even put my email address, and nobody said anything. So it's, I guess you snooze, you lose. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, don't be shitty and don't say you're gonna do a giveaway and then not do a giveaway because you will. That it yeah. Let's see. So the 28th, that is Black Friday. Yeah, the only problem is you're never gonna know if it's kids. You know, like I'm gonna tell you based off my algorithm, or people didn't. Sorry, Brandon, you talking about what people didn't claim? But yeah, Joe, I'll be honest. If you go and check out your video information, um, I guarantee you, 99% of the people that watch your content are like 30, 40, 50-year-old dudes. Yeah, no, that's the other thing. I need to not do that. When so I watched this kid, he made a reaction video to my video. He's a Mitch supporter, and I guess the person that he did the giveaway for that won, they're out of the country. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. So I need to be careful with that. I need to make sure, like, if you're not in the United States, because that at that point it's you're paying more for shipping than what the card's worth. You might as well Venmo them the money or something like that. But it's cool if you're gonna do that. If you're gonna ship it, but then it might get lost. It could get damaged. There's so much that can go wrong with that. Yeah, there's so much crap. Like I don't care. Like what Joe did was great because he said if you're under 18, make sure before you send me your address for me to ship it to you. If you are under 18, which is very unlikely, make sure you talk to your parents first. Which I think, as long as I don't see a problem with it. I mean, you're not sending crazy stuff. You're sending a card or a Nintendo Switch, you know. So, but most of the people, I'll tell you, my algorithm says that it's all like 30, 40-year old dudes. So yeah, I assume you guys probably Black Friday. You guys wouldn't want to go live, right? 'Cause y'all are probably going to be doing like Thanksgiving and food comas and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that overseas shipping is, because I know when I was selling cards, just to ship it from Kentucky to like Washington, it was like almost $10. So yeah, you guys let me know. What do you want to do? So we can either do, if you guys don't want to do like a live for Friday, Black Friday, which is the 28th, I can go live on Saturday and we just let you guys know, or we can wait till the next week, which would be December 6th, just to make sure that everyone knows on the live about the 151 giveaway. You guys just let me know what you want to do. I want to make sure that everybody has a fair chance. And Roxy, I don't know if you're even still in here. Hopefully, you're aware of the giveaway as well. Anybody new? What's up, Mig, bro? How are you, man? I didn't. I was just. We were literally just talking about you. What, 10 minutes ago? Maybe maybe what we'll do then is on the 29th, we'll just do the Saturday live, and I'll let whoever shows up, they'll know about the 151 drop, and sometime the following week, I'll just throw a word up. You guys know, comment. I'll know who you are, and then come back like the next Saturday, and then we'll ship it off. No, yeah, we were talking about uh, people were saying they watch you, and like you and Opossum Bud, and I was telling people how I think everyone's an idiot, but yes, that was a great video. I almost commented on it, but it was still during like all the heat and stuff, so I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. But I've told you in your other videos, like you're fucking awesome. And I actually I was saying to them that I hadn't seen you in any of the lives since that one live that you came. I do like your AI music, but no, like you need to start making drama content. I know that you said you can't, but that video, I think everybody loved it, except for maybe Rattle. Like if I can talk that way, it would have been awesome. So big fan of your content for sure. Rattle just doesn't. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He just moves on. Yeah, we talked about that last time Dan showed up. Oh, I wouldn't give him a $50 gift card. I mean, unless you got that kind of money, I think the most if you could do, I'd say probably give him the price of that haunter. But again, that's just my opinion. That's my opinion on that. Yeah, I keep waiting to see Opossum because he commented on your thing and he's like, "So you want the old me back?" But nothing's really happened of that. But yeah, that was a fantastic video. It was so funny. Yeah, I love Adam Sandler though. So I'm a big fan of the French Cowboy, but I also don't watch a lot of Rattle's content though. Yeah, I did a live with Henry, and Henry said he's been trying to get Opossum. Like that's one of his whales is to get Opossum on a live stream and talk about Japanese because Opossum's a big Japanese collector, and he said he's never heard anything back. So I think Henry's a little upset about that. It's rattle style. There's not. Yeah, I mean his content's definitely not for everybody. Like I said, I like the whole French cowboy thing, but then sometimes it just depends. I click on his video, hear what he has to say for a couple minutes, and then I just get I either watch the video or I don't watch the video. Um, yes, I'm gonna check out Rob Burns later tonight. And you said he doesn't make content anymore though. And then Dan, I have a question. It's pretty easy. Uh, have you, if you have been, I don't know if you've been watching any of my videos anymore. If you haven't, that's cool. But if you have, do you have any suggestions or based off thumbnails, anything? I mean, obviously, you're you're a big content creator, so I would appreciate any criticism or anything. Yeah. Well, if you don't want to do negativity, I would pretty much watch Mimic Brew, and that's about it. Study the development of other people's channels from the beginning. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I got to check out that Rob Burns guy, and then I'm going to go to your channel and go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Thumbnails are hard. Yeah. I went back because when Henry was saying like when he first started, his thumbnails were terrible, and he was terrible on the mic and stuff like that. Um, but I mean, he seemed to have some pretty quick growth in his. I don't know. I don't know. Again, like I feel like I try to put a lot of work into my thumbnails. Now, obviously, they're not anything crazy, so but I will definitely look back and see. Yeah, and that's what I saw with him is it was like 50 views, and then he had a couple of videos that would hit 1K, and then he would go back into a couple hundred, and then 1K, and then it just seemed like after that consistently of hitting 1K, then he blew up for sure. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've been trying with the thumbnails. I don't know. Maybe my thumbnails are ass. I don't know. Yeah. Well, so I did that SIR video, and I asked and I asked the people in the live if they like. I thought about doing like every month, kind of going back, keeping an eye on the prices, talking about what I pick up, having a binder, stuff like that. I also plan on doing IRs, um, an IR video, and doing the same thing with IRs too. But I also asked, I like to ask the people who support the channel, like if they'd be interested in that. Sometimes it's a little hard to get them to answer that question. So that might be something that I start doing. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I try to, but see, sometimes I try to be serious with my thumbnails too. Like the the Mega Dream thumbnail I did yesterday. I was trying to make it like good looking, and it didn't really seem to do nothing. Maybe I'll just I'll keep working at it. What do you use, Dan, for your thumbnails? Of course, you pretty much got it set up for the most part. Like probably you have like a preset up. Way too tiny of a headshot. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. I just don't want my head to be. Yeah, the drama video one. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna start putting that in every single one of my videos. Okay, 1/3 the thumbnail. So you really, well, I guess you would know better. So people want to see your face. They care more about your face than they care about the rest of the stuff, or at least they care a third. Lucky J thumbnails. Okay. You guys are giving me some homework to do. Yeah, I know those green and red arrows are a big thing, but sometimes in the videos it just does. I don't feel like it works that well. Yeah, I got to work on my my face. Work on face. Stop being ugly. Got it. You don't like Lucky J thumbnails? Is that what you're saying, Brandon? Oh, okay. Arrows. I mean, they work, right? Like I feel like some of the videos that have done a lot better, the arrows, or if you put like minus 200 or minus 300 or whatever, people click on them more. But I mean, you guys know I don't really do like the whole market stuff that often. So I don't know, but it would be. I do need to find a like specific thing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I know what you're saying. You can grow a beard like that. My beard's nothing special. You don't unless I mean, you just don't shave it. Yeah. If I can be where you're at in 2 years, I will be. Even if I can be half of what you're at, I'd be very happy. No, no. Yeah. No. I just need to figure out what I necessarily want to do. So you guys need to answer my question. Do you guys want to see monthly recaps of SIRs and IRs and stuff like that? What do you What do you guys want to see? I'm still looking up this Lucky J guy. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay. Yeah. Let me see his latest. Let me see. It's just crazy how that works. Because you're right. It's like his face is in every single thumbnail, which I don't do that. I guess people don't care what you look like. Truth hurts, tough love. Videos fit your style. Yeah. Well, I switched my. I'll tell you what really hurt right now is I switched my category from gaming to people in blogs, and I didn't think it was really going to do anything, and I'm pretty sure it's done a pretty decent number. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting one of those small computers, like because I saw in Mitch's live stream that he did with the test drop that because he had a new computer, but he had one of those small computers, and there's one that it should be more than powerful enough. So if he can do like lives and switch around and stuff like that, it should make it a lot easier for me to be able to do that. Yeah, he said it defaults to entertainment at first. but entertainment's he said entertainment is like, and Mimibrew would know better than anybody, but he said entertainment is like one of the worst paying when you get to that point. Which obviously I've still got. I was at 1,200 watch hours. You have to be at 4,000 to start running ads. So 2,800 more watch hours. So just make myself look as stupid as possible, essentially. But he doesn't look stupid. Okay. Are you trolling me though? Are you just are you just trying to make me look dumb? Because I mean, I feel like he doesn't make super goofy. I can make some really goofy faces. Okay. So make dumbest face possible, and then put in middle thumbnail. Okay. No, you don't do it. You don't make yourself look stupid. You put fire on the top of your head. That's about the goofiest thing that you do. I mean, you really don't make. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope that you are ready to start roasting me in the comment sections. I'm sure it's gonna work. Yeah, but I'm gonna be known as the broke, goofy looking guy, I guess. Make one right now. No, no, I'm not doing that. No. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, it means a lot that you show you and pop into the live. You know, even if you got nothing better to do. Host it. Yeah, I've thought about it. It's so funny how because it's I was thinking about the other day. So I was like, Team Rocket Joey, he dresses up as Team Rocket, and then Henry's Pokey Corner makes sense because it's a corner in his room. I think I do though. But it's like Kyra or Kira or whatever her name is. Um, her name's like what Strawberry Pokemon or something like that, and it's like what the fuck is that? But no one says anything to her. But I name myself Broke Pokemon, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're just a fucking brokey." Which I mean, I guess I do play into that because I'm all about MSRP and not overpaying and saying cards should be worth like $30 and then I'll pick them up. Who's a moron? Team Rocket Joey? I assume that's who you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't know. Honestly, I did not know that everybody, not everybody, but a lot of the content creators talk to each other. Yeah, bro, you need to. I hear you. Like, I slept 2 hours. I slept 2 hours last night, getting the video cut and trying to work on a thumbnail, and then I went to bed at 4. My kids got up at 6. So I get it. I get it. And even lately, like when I post a video, I'm like constantly looking at my phone. I'm trying to sleep, and it's just constantly looking, trying to see if I got one more view or one like. So yeah, Gotcha. Okay. So if you think he's a moron, then why do you talk to him every day? Yeah. And honestly, like I want to make you guys more content, so like I have to do them in the truck, and I know that it's not the best, but I try to do. Yeah. I don't know how y'all talk to each other each and every day. Yeah. That's all it's about, man. I'm not looking to be filthy rich off this stuff, you know? I think everyone I think honestly, I think if you got Team Rocket Joey or Joey, whatever, if you got him and Nostalgianomics in a room, within an hour, they would be best buddies. Like, I would not be surprised if one day they have a podcast. Yeah. Well, Dan, let me know what you think about this because a lot of people say that people don't take you seriously unless you have product just like in your backdrop or whatever. And I just like I have product. I obviously don't have a ton of product like a lot of these people do, but it's I just don't. I also like I watch Philip Collectibles, that Australian dude, from time to time, and he was saying how he doesn't want to rub it in people's faces, like look at my massive collection or look at this collection of stuff and make people feel bad about it. But then I also heard people don't take you seriously in YouTube if you don't have like a wall of product. No, I think Joey's cool. I do. I think he's cool. Like I said, he was hanging around in the comments section for a decent amount of time after the whole drama, and then obviously he stopped showing up. But I always knew when he showed up because my video would say like 5 minute watch time, and then there would be zero seconds. Like it would just instantly drop down, and then he would comment, "What's up? How are you, man?" Yeah, this is my special guest that appears every now and then. So we'll definitely be doing Saturdays to get Mr. Brew on. Yeah, Brandon, you love Team Rocket Joey, but no, yeah, I agree. I think he's a good person. I think, and that's what I even told him is he said something to me, and in the comments, um, I said I said something along the lines of like I'm pretty sure that when um, you started like you were just like me. You wanted to be like a good person, and people probably made you the way that you are now. Yeah, I would love to talk with Mimic, like, on a live, but I don't think he does lives. And I could be wrong, but I think I think he works just like any of us do, and he makes content, and it seems like he works a shit ton too. It's all good, Brandon. It's all good if you like Team Rocket Joey. It's okay. And there ain't no, it's no big deal. Everybody loves Team Rocket Joey. I got you. Oh yeah, yeah. No, but he just the only thing about Philip is he comes up with good topics, but it's just all like he's looking at cards and stuff. Like it's a bunch of market stuff too. There's just a lot of that. So, but he seems like a very nice Australian, which I think most Australians are nice people. Yeah, maybe guys, maybe one day I can get Mimic or Mimic can have me on his channel. That's how it works. He'll always be bigger. Yeah. It's all good. He's doing a great job too. Oh, did he? The video I saw that he did was should you sell right now is what I saw. My opinions on Twice Baked Jake. Um, I kind of mentioned that in the GameStop video that I did. I don't. I think, in my opinion, content creators should probably not be on Whatnot. And then he said that buying Mega Evolutions. He said it on his podcast that he does with Robo Skills that he was going to say it, and he like laughed about it like it was something funny, kind of like as a social experiment to see what people were going to do. And then on his video, he said that people should um, buy the Mega Evolutions box at like 310, and that it's a great buy, and because you get the Bulbasaur and stuff like that. And then now, he did that whole GameStop video where he said he's gonna speak with his wallet finally, and it's like you should have been speaking with your wallet the whole entire time. Is how I feel about it. Yeah, that dude seems for sure different. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, and honestly, Joe, you're gonna get to that point if you just stick around long enough. You're gonna get to that point where you're gonna have, the Van Gogh Pikachu's or the ponchos. It's just you have to stick around long enough and buy stuff because I'm sure that when the ponchos came out, people probably didn't go like, "Oh, this card's going to be $12,000 at some point." So it's all about just that's why I tell you guys. Which Brandon, he's been around forever, so he knows. Just buy what you like, and I'm going to buy one or two of each new set booster box that comes out, and that way you never have to worry about it. Yeah, he's yeah, yeah. Robo is a. I don't know why Jake. Yeah, the hobby is expensive for sure. Like there's constantly new stuff that's coming out, new sets, and like that. That's why I wish Pokemon would just chill. Obviously, they can't chill, but I wish they would slow down on the set releases. It's just too much. It's too much. Even if you get it at MSRP. Yeah, Brandon, you're gonna retire a very happy man with your collection. Yeah, because Dan, you say that you work a bunch of overtime to do your master sets and stuff, right? And honestly, what do you mean, son? That you're a son of America? I'm just gonna call you America. What do you mean, America? That you're behind, like content, or just on everything, like sets and all that? Yeah, Joe, I would say ETBs are great. And again, you do what makes you happy. So um, I think ETBs, if you get one of each ETB, that's awesome. But I would definitely not sleep on the Pokemon Center ETBs until they hit the bed, if they hit the bed. So whenever you finish, are you gonna stop working so much, or you just like working that much? No, yeah, like I was around in XY and Sun and Moon, dude. If I would have picked up those booster boxes back then, I mean, it's just, but you live and you learn, right? That's all you can do is live and learn, and that's what's great about this. I get to make content, and as long as I'm making content, you know, I'll never lose. that sight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You you got to just get what you like. Pick up what you can. There's like Dan said. There's just too much. I mean, you got people. You got to think about how ridiculous this is right now. You got people going after those Mega Gengar battle decks. Nobody gave a shit about those last year. They would have been sitting on the shelves forever. And now you got Cardinal Gaming coming out and saying how he's pissed because he got pushed back from distro, and when he gets them, now nobody wants them. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but that's just how it is right now, and it's not gonna be like that forever. Yeah, the set completion is ridiculous, but he likes it, so that's what you got to find sometimes too. You got to find what you like. So Brandon, you don't buy anything over MSRP, like ever? Yeah, that's crazy. Do you So you don't have master sets for Sword and Shield? You just started for Scarlet and Violet? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, well, pretty much. Yeah. You will $24,000. That's crazy. How much do you think you could, if you wanted to? How much do you think you could sell it for? Or no, that's what I guess what you're saying. You could sell it for is 24. Hey man, it's all good. Just 151 pulled everybody in. Pulled everybody in. And everyone says it's gonna be. Everyone says it's like a fantastic, great set. I mean, it's a good set. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's a little overhyped, in my opinion. But yeah, just keep collecting. Like even during when we get into a dead period, I'm I'm sure everyone will tell you that. You go to Walmart, you see a ETB or a booster bundle sitting there for $35. You're like, oh, I'll pick it up next week. If you got the money to pick it up, just go ahead and pick one up. Just keep picking stuff up for sure. Yeah, Prismatic's crazy. We'll see about this dream. People may not care about Prismatic after this. Yeah, yeah. I I really didn't ever go on the Pokemon Center until it was too late, and then of course now you want to get on the Pokemon Center because it's MSRP and you get the ETBs and all that stuff. So absolutely, yeah. I do not. No, I don't have an Insta. I don't have a. I have a personal Facebook page. Um, so yeah, no TikTok, no anything like that. I also don't really know what I would even do with an Instagram. I'm sure I'm probably losing out somehow by not having one, but like, what am I gonna? What would I even post on that? Yeah, Prismatic's expensive. Yeah. Do you, Dan? Is it perfectly centered for even your master sets, or is that because you want to get tens on them? Yeah, could you imagine getting four Pokemon Center ETBs now for 250? Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll be honest. If you guys want to know what I'm picking up or collecting, I'll show you on videos or on lives. Like, and when I oh, okay, that's crazy. So, do you worry about the condition at all? I mean, I guess you do because of the centering, but so they have to be like it has to be like a 10 or damn near close to a 10 just for collection purposes. But yeah, um, Merrick, when I tell you guys right now I'm chilling and I'm just putting money aside, that's exactly what I'm doing. Like I'm not purchasing anything right now. I'll probably make some purchases next week. Get a couple of those SIRs. I still have to make that IR video. I want to make an IR video of probably like 25 IRs that I want to get. Because obviously you could go crazy with the IRs. So I'll probably try to do some interesting IRs, maybe that most people don't care for, that I just like or like my daughter will like. Um, but yeah, I'll probably start buying stuff next week. But I'll do it. I'll let you guys know one way or another. But I like for Phantasmal, I've got two Pokemon Center ETBs, two booster bundles, which we'll be doing on the live. We'll be doing an opening on those, and as long as it's not the Charizard SIR, whatever pulls I get, shitty or even if it's a gold card, it's going to go out to somebody. So, and then I got a booster box, but I'm only getting one booster box. I'm going to wait on Phantasmal. Yeah. So I saw on Rattle's Discord there might be a chance of it coming out on Monday, but I did see this morning when I woke up, I checked it out. It said for the booster, what was it? The booster box and the booster bundles, it said late November, and then the ETB said late 2025. So yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that's just crazy. I also don't have a lot of shops or anything near me, so honestly, TCG Player and eBay is my best friend. But TCG Player, they don't show you pictures hardly at all, and eBay sucks because they may look like it's a good condition card, and then it's just because they took it at a different angle. You get the card and it's complete ass. So for me, you know, let's see, Maddie. Yeah, that Charizard, dude, I really like the Charizard. I don't care that um, Charmander's head's cut off. Let's see, Maddie said 41, 41, two boys, or 11, 12. So to answer your question, value of cards, you can go on eBay or you can go on TCG Player. You can also download there's an app called Shiny app. I use Collector is what I do, and it'll tell you and it'll update on the cards. You'll just search and you'll add it. You can add it to your collection. So if it goes up, you'll know. If it goes down, you'll see it. But that's what I would do. And then as far as with grading, you can watch some YouTube videos, but really, and look for Mimic Brew. He'll probably have a better idea. But I would say watch a bunch of videos, and then you're just going to send them off and take a chance, and then you'll learn. But PSA is also shitty. Like sometimes they'll give you a 10, and the card's not a 10. So, or your card could be a 10, and they'll give you a 9 or an 8. Yeah, go to Mimic Brew if you don't follow him. He literally it's Mimic Brew. Go to his channel and subscribe and like all of his videos. And he made a video on it, and he knows his shit for sure. Yeah, I've had terrible luck with eBay, which is what I'm going to do. I am going to buy all my cards for the SIRs on eBay because TCG Player sucks also. Yeah, Dan, you must live somewhere. good population. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Moltres UPC is supposed to be 160, is what I saw. I could be wrong, but I don't know if it. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to pay 160. I think I'm going to wait for because I really just want the promo, the Moltres. I don't care that it's stamped. So yeah, like the nearest card show I have is in Nashville, which is like 2.5 hours away from me. Dan's in Arizona. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. eBay for the win. Yeah, the problem is I don't have anything nearby. Yeah. Mimic is the man for sure. Yeah, Mimic Brew is his videos. He seems goofy, but like I said, I find if I could, because I'm starting to lose my hair right here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to go bald. And then if I can learn to talk and edit and make thumbnails like him, I'm gonna change my name to Mimic Brew Junior, and we're gonna run the YouTube space. We're gonna get Joey out of here because Mimic Brew is the man. He is the man. Yeah, yeah. I haven't had any problems getting sealed product on eBay. Beard Brew. That's not a bad name. I might have to change it to that. Might have to change it to that. I'll give it a little bit. I'm gonna write that down. Beard Brew, and I'm gonna have a Mimic Brew, and I'm gonna put a beard on it. Yeah, the closest shop that's any good for me is about an hour drive, and um, they are now they did the whole "we are MSRP, we care for the community" bullshit, and then now they're doing market, or they're making you buy booster boxes with some stupid set that you've never heard of before, and they're charging you more for the booster box for that. Team Rocket beer brew. Yeah, no Team Rocket though. Can't do that. But he has seemed to be doing better for sure. I'm gonna start using that in my tags. Also, Dan, while you're here, I don't know how much longer you're gonna be here. Of course, now the live is exploding because everyone sees that you're in here. Do you think tags work? Are you a believer in tags? I know that some people have mixed opinions on that. 2 minutes. I don't know if that means he's got to go somewhere for 2 minutes. No, like tags for your YouTube when you upload a video. Not, yeah, no, not tag the grading company. No. Yeah. I tried out tag. I like their slabs. I'll tell you what though, their um, PSA is a lot easier to break, like cleanly at least. Tags are irrelevant. Okay, because I put them in my videos, and I just didn't know. Like I said, some people say you have to have tags. The tags help. Other people say that they don't. So I'm glad if you say they're irrelevant, then I will not worry about it. Yeah, the problem with tag though is they're super inconsistent too. Like for something that's supposed to be AI and learning, and they're they take forever, and they got a lot to do. Okay, so you do tags, but they don't matter. Okay, so then I'm gonna keep doing tags just in case. Brandon, are you talking to me or are you talking to? I think I'm done right now with talking shit about content creators, which I really I don't think anybody, not anybody that I watched. I guess I'll wait for Pokey and E to make a video about politics because that pisses me off. Where he involves politics in the whatever his video for some reason. I don't know. But I don't know if you're talking. You might be. Yeah. No, man. It's all good. It's all good. Well, according to Ryan's um, live stream, I think he likes everybody. So I can't really talk about anybody. I'm not. I'm not. No. I will say like if there's something that I feel passionate about, I will call out somebody, but it's not something I'm looking for. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, there are people who are in the hobby that don't give a crap about Pokemon, but they make the content because it helps pay for everything. It was crazy to see her there. Absolutely. I would, and this is no shade thrown her way, right? But I know she's got a kid. I don't know her situation. I think that she's got a partner. But I know I would have a hard time. Like, let's say I got to that point and Ryan invited me. I would have a hard time leaving my children and my wife to go do a rip and ship. But I'm sure that that video that she dropped with her rap mixtape Bootython, I'm sure it probably did very well money wise. But again, that's just me. That's just me. To each its own. And I like Ryan. So again, it's nothing to do with Ryan at all. Yeah. New Jersey's crazy. I would not I You couldn't get me to go to New Jersey and you couldn't get me to go to California. No offense if any of you guys live in either of those states. But all right, Brew. Appreciate you stopping by, man. You're welcome anytime. Anytime. Yeah, I think I gave that opinion, and I'm gonna have to private this video now because Brew's like after that take, he's like, oh yeah, I gotta get the hell out of here. before some shit gets stirred up. Hey, I- I'm I'm from Florida. I was raised in Florida. I live in Kentucky now. I got no hate towards anybody who lives in New York, New Jersey, California. Yeah, it's not for me. It's just I already know that. I don't even have to visit that state to to know. Yeah, like I say I'm Orlando, but Sanford. I don't know where in Florida you were from. See, my wife would be in my pocket. Can't get away. Right? Yeah, like dude, I like when I'm on my way home from work, my wife would be calling me and she's like, "How far are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll be home in a little bit." And she's like, "It says that you're gonna be 30 minutes. Why did you say you're gonna be an hour?" And it's like, I gotta go to the shop. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like, she's like, "I need you home." So imagine, hey, I'm gonna go bounce and do a rip and ship after I talk shit about him and party with a bunch of other people. Like, yeah, no. And I love my kids. Like, yeah. Uh, okay, yeah. Sanford was where I lived, but nobody knows what Sanford is. So um, I always tell people I lived in Orlando or like around Orlando, Disney, and they're like, "Oh yeah, yeah." I know. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I know, um, I know some of you guys have come into this channel at different times and probably have seen different videos, but I don't have like any friends at all. Like I work, wake up, I go to work Monday through Friday. I come home, I take care of my kids. Saturdays and Sundays, I'm here for 12 hours taking care of my kids. So like for me, like I don't like people in general. It doesn't mean like if I go outside or I go to Walmart, I'm just like I hate every human. That's not the case. But I like my life as it is. I like to be home. I guess, long story short, I'm a recluse. So to go like that's just something that freaks me out. So and I can't get drunk anymore. So like when I would get drunk and drink, it was no problem. Like I'd be your best buddy. Probably a little too grab ass for most people, honestly, but I can't do that anymore. So I just chill and I talk on the internet to as many people as that want to talk. So, but yes, life is all about balancing for sure. So, in just in general, in investing and collecting and long term, what do you mean by that question? Pokey Diarist, or I don't know. I'm just gonna call you Pokey. Yeah, yeah, man. Like, especially when you have kids. Like, if you have kids, that is your life. Like, there's no for most people going to the bars or hanging out with the boys or stuff like that. Like, you work, you bust your ass, you come home. There's always shit to do. There's always stuff that's breaking. The lawn's not gonna cut itself. You know, like there's always stuff to do for sure. My cats annoy the piss out of me, but I love my cats. But they just scream at me all the time for attention. One day you guys will see them. Yeah, and I understand, man. Like kids are not for everybody. 110%. Like not even like not for everybody. Like there's people that have kids that should not have kids, but some people don't want kids. And honestly, those people that do that, they have a lot more money, they have a lot more that they can do. Like when you have kids, it's just the world revolves around them, but it's fantastic. It's great. I also had a kid at a super young age, so I started really young. Yeah, man. Well, hey, it's never too late as long as you haven't gotten snipped. You know. Oh, but well, that is respectable, man. More Pokemon for you, right? And more vacations for her. Pokey, I don't know if you're still in here. You asked about which set I think has a better lineup, but I asked you a couple questions. Pokemon's for me, yes sir, yes sir. What's up, Joe? I think you disappeared for a little bit, man. I don't know if you hopped off. Oh, good if you did, but you missed all the fun. Brew had to go, and we were talking about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, if you guys got any questions or things that I would do, I'm not a financial advisor. I'll be glad to answer any questions. 42. I think it'd be cool to have kids. A lot of work though. Yeah, it's never too late. Just a bunch of bullshit, really. Not nothing really too crazy. Yeah, it's never too late. I mean, I started having a kid when I was 17. So if I had a kid at 17, you could definitely have a kid at 42. As long as you want that, though. Oh, you don't if you don't know who Mick Brew is, go look him up. He's a great content creator. Straight up. That's what I'll say. Go check him out. He's a PokeTuber. You know what's crazy is Henry. I don't think Joey's talked about the new Charizard. I know he's talked about the Gengar. I don't know if he's talked about Charizard though. But Henry's like, that card is not like, there are other better Charizards. I'm like, what are you like? We'll agree to disagree on that one. So as far for investing long-term card grading for both sets. So if for investing, for some reason I'll never understand this, is people really, I think both are going to be fine. Would I be spending what they're going for right now to get them? No, I would not. There will be much better opportunities, right? As far as probably MEO1 is a deeper set, and apparently that means a lot to people. The deeper the set, the more cards, the harder the pull is. So, in my opinion, ME1 is better than Phantasmal Flames, but I think Phantasmal Flames is still a good set. Um, I don't know if you've been around for Scarlet and Violet, but like Obsidian Flames, everybody shit on Obsidian Flames, and there is like the reason I did a video about SIRs, and the reason that I didn't even put any Obsidian Flames is because the only real SIR is a Charizard, and it's not great. Um, I think Phantasmal Flames will still be good because you have the gold cards. I hate the gold cards, but people like them. And in my opinion, I think that the Charizard is one of the best Charizards we have ever gotten. Again, that's just my opinion, though. But if you made me choose right now, based off of everything that I know, I would say ME1 is the better bet. Grading wise, I don't think it really matters. We still have to wait, but from everything I've seen, the print quality has been good for both sets. So grading is just going to depend on how lucky you get, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You have to like whatever you like. Like I said, and if you want to say how long you've been in this, like if you're, let's see, I think you said though, didn't you say something? No, that was somebody else. Maddie, I think, said something about that. You just asked. Yeah, if you want to say how long you've been in the hobby, like no shade, if you're brand new to it, like just coming in, or if you've been here forever, you just you let us know. And I got people in here who have been here since 151, and then I've got a dude in here, Brandon, guy who talks the most. He's been here since the beginning of it all. So he follows all the big YouTubers and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, Obsidian Flames. I had a booster box. I got it for $80, and I sold it for, what was it? Pretty much $300. So if Obsidian Flames can go for that, why can't the Mega set? The Phantasmal Flames eventually with a much better card, like undeniably, unless the pull rates um, are just super fucking easy, which I don't think they're as easy as Obsidian Flames are, or the early Scarlet and Violet, and the card's just better, right? So, okay, so you've been around for a while then, yeah. No, let's see, you've almost been in it for a year too, Blood. So you're not a noob. I mean, I guess compared to people who've been in it for years and years, you're a noob, but I mean, you should have a pretty decent idea of what you're doing at this point. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been. I think a lot of people came in during Sword and Shield, but there are a decent amount of people who like XY, Sun and Moon, all that stuff. But we have nothing to show for it because we opened it all and didn't give a crap. Yeah, Joe said he's been in here since Sun and Moon. Pokey, you said the one pack a day challenge, which that is crazy by itself. I assume you're probably putting that up on YouTube, right? Yeah, Brandon, what did you say your collection was at? You said you said 50, right? But then you don't even have half of some of the other stuff that you have in, right? Oh, we have a filthy scalper. Blood, you're getting me a little concerned here, buddy. I'm like, well, maybe the 151. Do you really like 151? Yeah, 52K. Okay. Yeah. I mean, bro's probably, yeah. We got a deep pocket bro over here for sure, and we got a filthy scalper that has apparently been reformed. Yeah, that's crazy that you've been doing a pack a day. That's I I wouldn't even do a pack a day because I'd have to go in my collection, my kids' sealed collection that I'm doing for them. So that's crazy. You've been doing it for 171 days. You must have been churning through that product. Hey, you know what? It's all good. I don't know, um, Brandon, if you saw Henry's live yet that he did, but he said he's got some scalper friends at work, um, and they're all saying how like, they can't make any money anymore off of it, which is fantastic. And apparently they're going to One Piece, which is even better. I know you were working. I just didn't know if you saw it yet because I saw you were waiting when I went live, and then you bounced for like freaking 40 minutes. Yeah, yeah, great news. My end is May 22nd. Have you pulled anything sweet with that little series? And how's that series doing for you? Yeah, but Joe, you have some pretty sweet stuff too, though. Nah, blood. I'm glad that you've enjoyed Pokemon, which I mean, that always happens. People come in for different reasons, and then they actually like it. No, it's 5. It's not 2. Like my Walmart was 2, but then they released it and it was 5. You're a chef. You work out. Yeah, scalpers suck. But hey, I'm all for it. Let them go to One Piece, man. Go to One Piece. Go to them for a couple years. Then go to the shoes. Go to whatever. It's all good. Okay, yeah. So you must be doing pretty well then, because people love pack openings, and then the gaming's always good too. That's a great thing to be into. So you must be doing pretty good for yourself. Are you a private chef, Brandon? Labubu's Labubu's died real quick. Like that thing. Could you imagine if that's how it worked with Pokemon? Like it was it was like I didn't even hear about these things. I saw that Ryan was selling them, and then they were blowing up, and everybody. The next thing you know, you got grown ass men walking around with their Labubus on them, like on their man purses, and then like as far as I know, he hasn't been selling that shit in a minute. It's been great. Yeah, came and went real quick. That would have been. I just wish I would have a Pokemon. That would have been fantastic. That would have been fantastic. Yeah, I think Labubus are done for, man. I think they're dead. But people tried. They had. I know there was SpongeBob mysteries, like SpongeBob Labubu style thing. They had One Piece. Like they tried to hold on to as long as they could, for sure. Yeah, I had a fidget spinner, but I also got like ADHD. I just didn't know it because I was an alcoholic the whole time. Ah, yes. Chef for the Marriott. Fancy. That's gonna be a pretty cool job though. People are normally dicks though at those fancy hotels. Oh, did you get your kids Labubus, Joe? The next Beanie Baby? Yeah, dude. Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations on that. Do you do you see is it mostly short form that you do? I'll tell you what, you're doing great. If you got 864 subscribers, 1800 watch hours. I've got 12 12 1300 roughly. I can't remember what it's at. I know it's at 12. It's about to be at 13, and I've only got 300, which I'm very grateful to my. I think half the time my videos, it'll stay subscribed. So I don't know, like 150 people that watch. So that's awesome. Keep it up. Happy for you. Of course, it sucks because you're over the 500, and then um, you can't even monetize anything right now. That's why I'm in no rush. I am in no rush because it's just gonna piss me off to be at 500 and then can't do shit. But yeah, Brandon, I get it. I work on Marvel, so I go into rich people's houses all the time, and a lot of the time they're super nice. Like the real rich people, they're stupid nice. And then you go into those fake wannabe rich people's houses, and they're the biggest dicks in the world. That's great, Joe. That's awesome. 'Cause you were you've been growing pretty good too, though. Because you were at 50 the other day, weren't you? That's crazy. Like you're gaining subscribers quicker than I am at this point. Yeah, in all seriousness, like I can't gain subscribers to save my life, man. Like Henry was trying to hook me up, and he's like, "Let's get you to 1,000," and I'm like, "Okay, maybe." I didn't get shit. I had a great time though, so can't complain about that. Yeah, Joe. Honestly, yeah, that's crazy. 16. Yeah, that's awesome. Straight up. So who knows? I may have to come on. I may have to go on your channel to do a live here before we know it. You'd be bigger than me. Can't be having you on my channel. You'd be like, "No, man, you're too small. You gotta come over to the big boy channel." But you also do say that you're gonna be. Hi, Brandon. What you say? Let's see. Nothing like bed. She's sleeping on the couch. Yeah, no, actually, I restored the marble. But yeah, man, I'll talk to you later. We're probably gonna go. Let's see, what time is it right now? 12. It's 12:56 my time. If you guys want, we'll probably go like another 20 minutes, and then we'll call it. So almost. Let's see, it's an hour, 136 minutes. So over two, it's like 2.5 hours. If you guys want to. Let's see. But yeah, good night, Brandon. Appreciate you. You'll see a video when you see a video, and if not, I'll see you Friday or Saturday. But much love, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, if I could do this shit every day, if I could just come on here and you know, like that, that'd be all I wanted. That'd be all I wanted to do. JoJo's live stream. Any other DJ Khaled voice? LOL. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate. Are you from Henry? Yeah, Brandon. Brandon's legit. He's the man. You guys don't even know it. And Joe, I'm gonna tell you what, your algorithm's gonna get a huge boost just from him. I mean, that guy, as soon as you upload something, he doesn't even have to watch it. He'll instantly click on it and like it and then comment. So like I'll upload something and I can tell he's 30 seconds into it because he is already saying something about that. And then he'll make several comments. So it's really great for your algorithm. But you already know what you're doing. Like you do the whole like, comment, subscribe. You tease everybody with the giveaways, so you'll be blowing up before you know it. Yeah, he holds it down for sure, man. Like he does it for Henry. Like he'll be sitting there in the lives before the lives go. He's sitting there for Henry. He's sitting there. He's at Team Rocket Joey. He's one of the first people that bounces off of Team Rocket Joey. Like if the dude likes your channel, he's he's a legend. He will hold it down for anybody. I told him he needs. I keep telling him he needs to make a channel. I don't know why he doesn't do it because he's been around forever, unless I guess he just doesn't want to. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, you need to. I mean, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Like, honestly, can't be much worse than me. Piss off the whole community for the most part, and have everybody headhunting you. You know, screw it. As long as you go in, as long as you go in knowing that probably you're going to be uploading. Okay, yeah, then honestly, you could. The only problem is you could blow up really quick. Like if you were to share your YouTube, you know, but also too, if you did videos or time lapses of you making the artwork, But if you could do something like with Pokemon with it, where you just don't sell it because then you get in trouble for it or something, you know, like I mean, you could, you got the keys. Like I said, I know that I probably should have like an Instagram and all that stuff, but I just there's no reason for me to have it. Like I just don't. I there's I don't know what I'd post. I don't care for social media, you know. So, yeah, bro, people just like to hate on people. You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, I hate it on people too, but people just didn't listen. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, dude. People. Yeah, if you do like zombie Pokemon cards, if you could do like a time lapse of you doing it, people are gonna watch that shit for sure. All you gotta do, all you gotta do is just make like Fusion Strike Gengar or a Lugia or a Moonbreon or Charizard or anything like that, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, like that's so fucking cool." Yeah, dude, just do it. And also too, like the way YouTube works, from my understanding, is they really are pushing the whole short thing. So if you could figure out how to get that all within, I don't know, like a minute short, like a time lapse or something, bro. Again, I don't know. It may go to shit. Like people may not watch, but I would imagine people like that stuff. If I can get 1K views on a short that all I'm doing is taking a part of a video that I'm uploading, cutting it, and then posting it just so I can tag that video to try to get any extra views that are humanly possible, then people doing art like you'd be good. And let me know when you do it. Let me know when you do it. I'll come check out your channel because I think that'd be cool too. Yeah, I know. Did you Joe, do you have you made a email for your YouTube channel or you use your private one? That's right, man. But I can tell you what, this asshole, I can't draw worth a shit. So you won't have to worry about me. That's for damn sure. So that's one thing I gotta make an email for this channel. So I don't want people to have my personal email, even though I hardly ever check it. Yeah, you if you if you with you continuing to grow like that and doing the giveaways, you don't want like especially with people having to reach out to you and stuff like that because you don't have any sort of social media, you're gonna want like a separate email. Otherwise, it's just gonna get spammed because people are gonna come at you and they're like, "I won. Here's my page," and it's gonna you're not gonna know your real emails from the fake emails. So that's what I would definitely recommend. That's why, yeah, like I'm so small right now, and I'm doing the giveaways inside. Like I'm not announcing my giveaways. I mean, I am, but these these lives don't get any views, so nobody watches them very long. So I'm very selective of when I talk about them. But you, it's like I said, and it works, man. It works. You will, like I said, you will be blowing up very quickly with giveaways for sure. Let's see what you said, John. Yeah, you said yeah, man. This is great. Yesterday my live because Blood, you weren't here, and Joe, you weren't here. But I had to restart my live 3 times because I kept freezing. that sucked. And I mean, the conversations were good, but it wasn't anything like this. So I think Saturdays are going to be a massive hit because at one point we were at 13 people. So, um, but that's because Brew came on. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to like start paying him some money on the side for him to come in. But somehow people find out like, oh shit, Mimic Brew's in here, and then 'cause as soon as he left, we started losing some people. So it's all good though. It was fun. It was fun. I say 2.5. Yeah, I thought it was fun. And like I said, that's why I wanted to do these lives, you know. And they'll get better over time. Like I said, we'll be able to. I'll get a computer. We'll be able to look at cards or like how Henry does it, where you click on it, it shows the comments. I don't know why I can't do it on here. Yeah, that's that's the thing that's missing, bro. So like, as long as you are true about it, like obviously, obviously it's hard because you don't want to be giving a bunch of shit to people that already get stuff. But at the end of the day, like that's what I want to do with this channel. Just give back as much as I can. Well, let's see. How many lives have I done? Were you here last Friday? Because I know Saturday I had to cancel. So besides that one, well, no, you were there the Sunday one, right? Which was the very first one. So if that's the only one you've been, then yeah, that was the very first time I did a live stream, and it was I couldn't figure out how to read the chat, where the chat was going. So I've done a couple since. So now it makes more sense, and of course it'll make more sense when I have a computer. So just be patient with that. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get one. I'm gonna try to get one by the end of the year, if not the beginning of the year, because I think it'll only help in the long run. I think you gotta have a computer. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, what would be what would be super cool is, let's say, like honestly, I don't care. Like if like let's say I get to 500, but it's 500 like super solid people, and then after that, like if it goes to 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, whatever the case may be, like I want I want when people come to my channel, as long as they're like true true writers, like I want to know, like I want to remember things about people. Like I want people to feel like there's a like I care, and it's because I do care, Like I said, it may not be much, but I remembered you with the Paldean and the 151, you know. So that's the thing. Hey, but it's all good. You don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. If you don't start no shit, you don't have anything to worry about. So it's all good. Just don't do what I did. And if you do what I did, don't apologize. But I mean, at the end of the day, like you're probably never gonna meet any of these people, anyways. Like would it be cool? Like I was thinking about this the other day. Would it be cool to meet Henry in person? Yeah, because he seems like a super solid dude. Will it probably ever happen? Probably not. I don't see myself going to California. And, at the end of the day, like it's just the way it is. So I don't think y'all ever have to worry about me showing up at a New Jersey Um, Rip and Chip. How about Joey? They're both in California. Yeah, man. As long as you can do it, like I don't know the whole logistics behind like if what you do is considered fan arts. Obviously, I think if you were to get really big with it, it could probably draw some negative attention. But I mean, if you just got a couple thousand subscribers, you could make some good money too. It's not an awful thing. So I definitely would if I was you. If I was you and you're talented in art and you've been your shit's good, because you have those some of those artist people that they say they're good but they're really not. You know what I'm saying? Um, but if you're confident enough to put your if you've been doing it for 13 years, obviously you got to be doing something right. Um, and so yeah, I mean I'm sure people will be like, "Yo, can you do this card for me?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure." And then there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a it's a business. Oh, that sucks. I heard GameStop's a really shitty place to work. But I mean, if you worked there for 20 years, you're probably a manager or something like that. So it probably wasn't too bad. Let's see. All right. So let's see. We got Blood, Joe. There's two other people. Let's see. So yeah, dude. California. I don't know how you guys do it. It's like I live. So my house was. It's a big house too. Um, it was 200. I don't buy you a damn tent in California. Yeah, Joe. I appreciate you, man. I think we're fixing to call it. I was doing math in my head, so appreciate you coming by, man. Appreciate the support. Good luck with the channel. I'll be obviously keeping an eye on you, and I'll see you Friday, Saturday, something like that. Oh, nice, nice. Where are you? Are you close to Cincinnati at all? You heading out to Blood? Yeah, I don't know where Youngstown is. I just know I'm like I'm like what is it? 4 or 5 hours away from Cincinnati, where I live. I'm chilling. So you cut the thing. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you were. I'm probably fixing to cut it. We have 6 people apparently in here. So now it's 7. So, you know, like I wish I could go all night with you guys, but eventually everyone, like, you're gonna leave, and Pokey's gonna leave, and then there's gonna be like 3 people that are just chilling and not saying shit. So, got you. Okay. So you're a little bit farther out there. So we're gonna go 10 more minutes, and then I've got to go. Not because don't I don't want to go, but I gotta get some sleep. So how's it been in Ohio? Has it sucked like everywhere else, or Are you able? Okay, cool. Let's see. Where? How far is? Let's see. Where's Cleveland from here? I'm just trying to see how. Paducah. Dude, the weather's been sucking. Yeah, you're. Let's see. No thanks. Okay, Kings Island. Yeah, so you're a little bit farther out from Cincinnati. Probably what, like 2 hours maybe? No, dude, the weather's been terrible. Like it's been it's been cold, so like 40s, 50s, maybe like into the 60s or 70s. But the last 2 nights, like I was gonna go out tonight and smoke, do my cigar and talk with you guys, and it just started fucking raining out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, the weather's been super shitty here lately. Yeah, I don't really get allergies, luckily, which I'm not super familiar with California, but I did live in Florida, so probably 70 makes you guys think it's like freezing out there, unless you live up in the mountains. Yeah, at least you have a Target though. The I don't have a. There's not a Target nearby. We have two WalMarts and two GameStops, and obviously GameStop sucks unless you sit out in line forever. But like Targets, it seems like people that have Target, they're killing it. Like I can't find shit. So that's really that's really been frustrating. Yeah, I mean I get it, dude. Like I said, when I lived in Florida, man, when it was 70 degrees, people were wearing like a sweatshirt and a jacket. Like it's just different when you're used to what 100 plus degree temperatures. But Florida is really humid. California is not humid, right? So you go to Florida and it's 100 degrees and it feels like it's 110, 115. It's not, but I think California is a little bit different. Gotcha. Yeah, no, dude. Like after the two Walmarts, the nearest one is a 30-minute drive. So like, it's been rough. I got you. Okay. Yeah, but the desert is just hot then, right? It's just hot. It's not even it's just hot and dry. Like Florida's hot and muggy. So you end up sweating like crazy. That's why I always hated that about Florida. And honestly, where I live is no different either. It's humid. Like during the summers, it sucks. So yeah, man, that makes sense why you got packs, even with all the stores still empty. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I was about to say that would explain how you've been getting the packs because we just recently at my Walmart we got the Journey Together sleep packs. Those got bought up really quick, and that those were limited too. And then we got the Mega Evolution sleep packs. I have not seen an ETB since this all started in Walmart. Um, we have the sleep packs; those sold out really quick for Mega Evolutions, and then the um, the, the mini tins. the mini tins, they had a decent amount of them, but again, it's like I'm not that desperate, and it's okay if people are, but I'm not a fan of mini tins. So, all right, gents, anybody, the four people that are watching, you guys got any last questions or anything before I unfortunately have to hop off? But before I hop off, I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, the new people that came on. Hope you guys had fun. I do these Fridays and Saturdays, so um, and if you're new to the channel at all, go to the post. Keep an eye on the post because I will post stuff from time to time. Try to keep you guys updated, and I appreciate it. But if you guys got any last questions, I will answer them. Other than that, we're gonna hop off here in about a minute or two. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I don't get shit. So hey, I'm glad you did because obviously that the 1 day thing works out really well. Yeah. Good night, bud. Hopefully we see you next Saturday. And make sure you start liking the videos and try to help me out a little bit by just you know watching at least a couple minutes of them. So all right, gents. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys with another video, and I'll be back Friday, Saturday for more lives. Y'all have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of the week.